Good morning. It is Monday morning. I'm super tired. I spent 10.5 hours yesterday working on my statistics homework. I started at 1 o'clock and I got done at, so I didn't spend 10.5. I spent 10 hours. I got done at 11. The quiz was due at 11. It was nasty. And I hate statistics. I hate math. It's just, I feel like statistics, they make up rules that nobody really uses in real life. I'm taking that class because I have to, because it's required for the pre-nursing. If it weren't required, honest to Pete, it's ridiculous. I can't even tell you how much I hate statistics. So, I spent 10 hours studying for this stupid quiz and I got a C on it. I'm taking the class online, which maybe wasn't a super smart idea, but I don't want to drive to school for that because it's in the evening and I have kids and a husband and a home and a dog and lots of stuff. So I take it online. Luckily, my husband is good at math, but even he had trouble with my stuff last night. He couldn't even help me because he'd never heard of half the stuff. So, anyway, update on what's going on here. I'm waiting for the nursing acceptance letter to come. It should come next week, is the hope. And taking microbiology. That really interests me. I don't have a hard time with microbiology at all. I think it's so interesting. There's so much to that little world that we can't see. It's just amazing. So that is kind of a bright spot in my days. Maybe, I don't know, am I strange or what? Let's see. I guess maybe I'll talk about the TEAS test a little bit. I've seen a lot of videos here about the TEAS test. I don't know that any of them really. If you're watching videos really interested in seeing what the TEAS test is or what it's about, or I don't know that any of them tell you really very well. I think you just have to go experience it. I'll tell you about my experience and a couple of tips, I guess. I took the test in November, on November 23rd. Our date to apply for the nursing program, my dog is chewing on plants here, so gotta get some stuff away from him. Our application period was December 1st to February 1st. I took the test on November 23rd because you have to have 4 weeks between the test if you want to retake it. So I didn't know what kind of score I would get. I did buy the study guide, which I would highly recommend. I bought it off the ATI website. Here he is, chewing on plant stuff. That's Scout. Would really recommend buying that study guide. It was rather expensive. I think it was like $100. And maybe you can find it at your college bookstore for less. I know my bookstore was selling it for less, but I didn't know that they were selling it, so that's why I didn't get it there. So, anyway, buy that study guide. Study in every spare minute that you have. Seriously. I started studying in September. I really hit it hard couple weeks before I took the test because I knew, it was scheduled. I want to do good on this. You pay $50 to take the test. You want to make it count. So I studied hard. I'm just really, I naturally am good at things involving writing and grammar and English. So those sections weren't too much of a problem for me. The math and science kind of were, but I knew what to expect because I did the study guide. So there's things like Roman numerals that we don't run across every day, some algebraic equations, stuff like that, and then the sciences, some anatomy kind of stuff. I ended up getting an 88.7, and I was really pleased with my score. It took me just under 2 hours. I didn't take any of the breaks that they said. I just wanted to do it and be done. You get your test score right away after you take the test. At least we did. You submit the test and it printed out the results, and you take that paper and go home. So I guess one thing I would do is make a copy or two of your test results, because my school required that we attach the actual paper to the application. Even though I took the test at my school, they wanted the paper with it. So I only had one copy, and I thought it was only for me, so then I had to go on the website and print off another copy, which isn't a huge deal, but if you wait too long, you might have to pay for those results, because I think I looked later and it wasn't going to let me print them. So just be careful about that. Make a copy, make 2 or 3 copies. Keep them in a safe spot. So there's that. Also, don't wait to take the TEAS test. Our application cutoff date was February 1st. I know somebody that took the TEAS test January 29th. You don't have 4 weeks then to retake the test if you aren't happy with your results. This person ended up getting a 52 on the test. I wouldn't be happy with that score. So be prepared. This is a big deal. Take it early. You want to have time to retake it if you need to, or if you want to. I've heard of a lot of people that got scores in the 70s. I guess if I were them, I'd be really nervous, because our school is accepting 80 applicants out of probably 400 or 500. It's a huge pool, I guess, right now, because for a year they haven't had an open application, so that's even more people that want to apply now. So you want to get as high of a score as possible if you want a chance of getting in. So anyway, that's my advice on the TEAS test. I guess what's to say more except that you need to study. That's it. I mean, that's the best piece of advice that an advisor gave me, was buy that study guide and study every spare minute. And she was right. And I'm happy with my score. So anyway, that's my advice. Hope to update in a week or so with results of the application. So see ya. Bye.